Hi there, welcome to Kevy Shaves. How you doing? Are you well? I hope you are. It's nice to be back shaving here. Some new products today, and this is going to be a long video, so just giving you a heads up. I know it's going to be long because I have a lot to say and I have things to show you, and I have other stuff that I've filmed that I want to put in here, so it's going to be a long one. So if you're not a fan of long videos, hit the ×2 button. Anyway, when was it? Monday of this week, I went to the gentleman's groom room and I met up with Chris from Another Cut Above. Chris is in Australia, that's where he lives, but he's originally from Scotland. He came back home to visit his parents and stuff and friends, and he was also in Canada. He had a little break there, but I met up with him at the groom room just to kind of say hello. So great fun, really nice meeting him, really nice guy. We stayed for a couple of hours in the groom room to just chatted, me, Chris and Ian, who's the proprietor at the groom room, and it was great fun, really good chat. We had a coffee and stuff like that. It was just good fun to meet Chris and share some stories and that. Very good. Chris gave me a goodie bag, which I'm going to use today. He said I brought some soaps, he gave me some blades as well, and he also loaned me, now he's back in Australia now, but he loaned me the Edwin Jagger 3ONE6 stainless steel razor. So this is his, and he said once you're done with it, just use it as much as you want and post it back to my mother's house in Scotland when you're done. So here it is here. Yeah, this is a nice razor. He got it in red, the red handle, because he's a big Manchester United fan. But there it is there. It's a 3-piece. Take it apart. There's lots of videos on the internet showing this razor. There's the two top caps here. Very nice. Really nicely made. Yeah, these are actually sold out just now. So there you go. I'm waiting on one coming, but it's good to try before I buy, because I might not like it. You never know. The blade I'm going to be putting that is a brand new Polsilver Super Iridium. There it is here. So let's just put the blade on there, like that. Put the bottom cap on. Yeah, and that clips in. You could feel there's little bars that go into these little grooves in the top cap. Screw the handle back on. Yeah, so there it is there. Nice razor. Here's all the details about the razor. Just checking the blade alignment, all spot on, very good. Right, okay. Chris also gave me some soaps. He gave me 2 or 3 soaps, a couple of splashes. Really generous. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it. So I'm going to use this one today, and the reason I'm going to use this one is because this week's been the 50th anniversary of the moon landings back in 1969, stuff like that. So this is if you can see that at the bottom there, moonsoaps.com, and this is Havana, and Chris gifted me this tub. So here's all the info about this soap. So it comes in this nice tub, nicely packaged, nice label. I like that kind of old school. There's the soap there. Yeah, nice scent on it. It reminds me a little bit of, there used to be a soap, well I've still got it, but I don't know if they're in business anymore, tiki bar soaps. It smells a little bit like the Captain, kind of that pipe tobacco scent. But the scent in this, tobacco, bergamot, other things going on, I can't remember what the other notes are. I'll put them on the screen there for you guys. But it's a nice scent, yeah. So that's the soap. Now, let me tell you a little about let me tell you a little bit about Moon Soaps. They're out of California, run by Zach and Melody Kent, and they I think Melody started off making like bath soaps and bath bombs and lip balms, body butter, stuff like that. But Zach then came on board, and I think he's making the shaving soaps. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. Right, let me show you the brush now. The brush is a new one sent to me by DS Cosmetic. There it is there. DS Cosmetic 24, and this is a badger brush. Now this has gel tips. I don't know whether you can see that, but when you get that wet, it feels almost like there's a sponge on the top of that. Well, it feels like gel, because that's what it is gel tips. But this, I don't know whether you'll be able to kind of see that. But I've done a test lather with this just to kind of wash it out and get rid of some of the badger funk. And it's one of the softest brushes I've ever used. Yeah, very nice. Badger hair, maybe that's not your thing, but if it is, yeah, this is a fantastic knot. I think they sell the knots separately. I told you it was going to be a long video. Okay, the brush has been soaking in the Sticky Toffee Pudding Super Soaker. Do you want me to say that a bit slower? Yeah, you didn't catch that. The Sticky Toffee Pudding Super Soaker. Okay, let me just give it a shake. Yeah, you can probably see, let me just wet that a bit more. Yeah, you can probably see the gel tips there better. Like that, look, see, they're all like condensed together. Yeah, very nice. So I'll give it a shake and I'll just go straight into the tub. I'll load this heavy. So, something else I have to tell you. Sunday, 28th of July 2019 is the 5th annual Scottish Wet Shavers meetup at the Gentleman's Groom Room in Dundee. 12 to 3 PM, raffles, there's a piff box, you can put anything that you don't want into the box and someone else can either pick it up or they'll pass something on to you, or you can take something from the box and stuff like that. But it's just a good day out for wet shavers, just to hang out, get to know each other, chat about all things shaving. There's 10% off everything in the store on that day for the wet shavers, and there's a nice load on that brush. This is a tallow based soap, so again, if that's one of your concerns that you don't like tallow, you prefer to use like vegan soaps, this one isn't for you. There's a nice scent on it. It's not just tobacco. I think the citrus does lighten it up. Yeah, it does lighten it up a little bit, which is good. It's Friday again. Yeah, so looking forward to this. Yeah, there's actually I'll put a picture up, I think there's a picture of me and Chris I'll put up. Okay, here's the brush now. I'm just going to paint this on. I know it will need water, but we'll add that as we go. Yeah, there's still a tiny little bit of a badger smell to this, like a wet badger. I'm just going to put up and add some water to this brush. I know it's going to need it. Yeah, but this brush is straight out the box. I washed it out with some just antibacterial hand soap, and then I used a couple of soaps, just cheap creams and cheap soaps, just to lather it up. And then I put it on my face once I'd done that, once I'd lathered it a couple of times, and it's one of the softest knots I've used. And I don't just say that because they've sent me it. It really is. You try this straight out of the box, just wash it out, and it's good to go right away because of the gel tips. I'm just going to dip the tips again. Yeah, there is a little bit of a difference in using a badger brush or a boar hair brush to a synthetic. You kind of have to more paint this on and just work it in very gradually. Whereas with a a synthetic brush, you can just throw it around and really just work it on your face, but badgers need to be used a little bit differently. And some of them eat the hair, yeah. Some of them eat the lather up. So they need to be loaded a little bit more than a synthetic brush, in my opinion. That's the advice I would give anyway. Whether you want to take it or not, fine. I'm no expert. I'm only an expert at the things I do, what works for me. Right, that looks a good lather. Look at that. Yeah, look, can you see that in the brush? Very nice. Nice peaks on it, look at that. Excellent. Get that from the lips. Take the soap from your ears. Shake it loose and let it fall. Right, let's get some heat in this blade. Polsilver in the 3ONE6. Here we go, the first use of this for me. So let's see what it's all about. I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of soap there. Okay, here we go. I just want to check. There is a tiny little bit of overhang. Can you see it there? Just at the edges. Yeah, tiny little bit. I will say, there is a good bit of blade feel on this, but it does feel smooth. It's taking the whiskers down. So anyone new to this way of shaving, you may well ask, what does that mean? There's a little bit a good bit of blade feel. Well, it just means you can feel the blade on your face, cutting the stubble. Some razors you can't really feel the blade. The razor's doing its job, and it's removing the whiskers, and you can't really feel the blade. But this one you can. Not a great deal, don't get me wrong, it's not like massive, but you can feel the blade there, but it feels okay. It's not overly aggressive. But it always feels different on the first pass because you're moving. Yeah, like I'm moving. You're removing a fair bit of whiskers. So. Or I am today. I've got about 2 or 3 days growth. There's a nice soap. Plenty cushion and glide and stuff. Yeah, I like the head on this razor. The profile of the head's nice and slim, and it's easy to manoeuvre around these chops. Right, okay, that's the first pass done. There's nice residual slickness there, and a nice reduction. Let me rinse, we'll come back for pass number 2. Okay, back for the second pass. With the Moon Soaks and the DS Cosmetic Badger Brush with the gel tips. Look at that. That little clip I showed you there, I took some video earlier in the week and it was a nice sunny day. I went for a walk, just myself. I didn't take Riley and I filmed, that's the park. There's a park right across from my house, literally 2 minutes. So that's where we take Riley quite a lot of the time. So it's a nice park called Dawson Park. So that was I was going for a walk. I stay in an area in Dundee called Broughty Ferry, and kind of on the outskirts of Broughty Ferry. It's like a little village on its own. Not a village. It's like a little town out with Dundee, but it's part of Dundee now because it's. So, and at the end of the second pass, and after the pickups and stuff, I'll show you more of Broughty Ferry. It's a little seaside place. Really nice. You can have a look at that in my city, because it's not often you get to see where shavers live. Some people won't be interested, but you can skip through it. Yeah, it's a nice place. Good brush, good lather, good soap. Here we go, the second pass across the growth of the hair with the 316 from Edwin Jagger. Yeah, I'm not sure when these are going to be available. Again, I think they all sold out pretty quick. Again, rinsing with cold water. Yeah, there's still you can still feel the blade, but not as much because there's not much, there's a lot less more. I can't talk today, there's a lot less more. There's a lot less stubble, it's not as thick as it was on the first pass. Nice, yeah, it's a nice razor. How does it feel compared to the to the DE89? Okay. Well, I've only done 1.5 passes, but I'll try it. Oh, look, a little weeper there, is it? I think that's a spot actually. Yeah, I think that's a little pimple. If the DE89 out of 10 in terms of aggression is say a 4, I'd say this would be about a 6.5, going towards 7. Yeah, probably around about that, but now that the stubble's been removed, it's a very smooth shaver, very smooth. Yeah, it feels good. Okay, let me rinse with some cold water and I'll come back for pass number 3, and here's some more clips from Broughty Ferry. Enjoy. pass. I'm just going to, there's still some left in this tub, so I'll just take out what's in here. Just apply that, like that. Take the brush. Yeah, still a good amount of lather in this. I'll put links for everything, and you can go and check out all the websites and have a browse around, see if something else maybe catches your eye, moon soaps and stuff like that. And thank you for all the comments from the last video. What was the last video? Was it the one for the YouTube wet shavers? I think it was, wasn't it? Some names that people mention that you watch their channels I've never heard of before, and I checked some of them out. Very good content. Yeah, that was the shave I used, all Spanish leather, wasn't it? And where are we? That there, it's Spanish leather deodorant. You know, the little deodorant stick that you push up and put on. Yeah, that's what that is. So I forgot I actually had it, so I thought I'll put it up there today. Let me just show you, look. There it is there. Spanish leather deodorant. Okay, let's go third pass. Yeah, so if you want to look back at that video, there's some names on it. People have commented with names of wet shavers that they watch on YouTube. Lots of different ones, some of them are the same. You guys watch some of the same videos. But some names, it's only maybe a few hundred subscribers, but very good. That's how I wanted it to work. I wanted people to know that there's other channels out there, and some of them are quite, not obscure, but you know, they just don't get the maybe the publicity that they deserve. So go and check them out and give them some support. Tell them Kevy sent you. Because it's good putting these videos up. I enjoy putting them up. I like sharing, I like talking. Can you tell? I like chatting and stuff. And yeah, it's always good to, you know, putting content up. It takes a little bit of time to make these videos, film them, get everything set up, decide what you're using, film it, edit it, upload it to YouTube, answer the comments, stuff like that. Yeah, it does take a little bit of time, but it's worth it. I really enjoy it. Like I said in the last video, I originally started this channel just to document my shaves. Just to kind of look back and say, right, I made some progress there. That was a good shave. What did I do different? Let's have a look back and see. Nice audible feedback on this. And every shave, you'll learn something different with every shave. Whether it be just a little technique that you think, oh, that worked differently, that worked better than it did the last time, I'll need to try and remember that. And that's how you become better, you get to know your face. You know, all the little contours, I've got this like jaw that kind of goes in like that, so I have to flatten my face here to make it flat so I can shave right down here. There's all different stuff. Okay, let me have a little rinse, see if there's any pickups needing done. A little bit there. And there. It's always there, around here, all the time. Just down this jawline that I was talking about. Yeah, that's a little spot. I don't know what that. Probably from the chocolate again. Okay, but you got stuff on the chocolate. You really do. You get little pimples like a little boy. Too much sugar, Kevy. Yeah, I think I will get one of these razors when they come back in stock. They're made in Britain, supporting the British economy. Getting a bit deep now, Kevy. It's Sheffield steel, so it's legendary. Goes back a lot of years. There's a lot of history behind. A lot of history behind Sheffield steel in the shaving world. Yeah. One little bit there. Excellent. Oh, very good. Okay, let's see what's left in this knot. Clean. Yeah, you can maybe see the gel tips there, look. Let's have a little face wash with this Moon Soap's Havana. Nice scent. And I'll rub this in, leave it on, clean my gear out. See you for the post shave after I rinse it off with cold Scottish water. Oh, it's good stuff, it's good for you, but don't drink it or you'll turn into a Scotsman. And you didn't want that. Look at me. Oh. See you soon. Here we go. Nice shave. Yeah, I just put the styptic pencil on that just to stop it bleeding. Nice, close, comfortable shave. Feels great, very nice. Okay, on to the post shave. Just bog standard witch hazel. I think I bought this from Superdrug or something. £2.50, something like that. Some people say it smells horrible, but I don't think so. It smells okay to me. There's a little bit of a scent, but nothing. Yeah. I'm kidding. Just yeah, I've got a full bottle of Thayer's Lavender somewhere, but I can't find it. I need to have another look for it. That's okay. Okay, the splash is an old classic favourite. Boots Freshwood aftershave. This doesn't match the soap, but that doesn't matter. Nice little restrictor in there, glass. Nice glug of that. This will probably burn because there's loads of alcohol in this. No, not really. Nice woodsy scent. I tell you what, that's a comfortable shave. Very nice. And to finish it off, just putting the lid back on the Freshwood. There we go. To finish it off, Myrsol Emulsion. I told you I can't speak. Myrsol Emulsion. Yeah, right at the bottom of this bottle. Let's see. Here it comes. That's enough. Just that much. This is good stuff as well. Great for the skin. Leaves it feeling very soft and silky. Nice shave. That's me ready to face anything. Okay, let me show you what we've used today in this fantastic shave, and thank you all for coming along on the journey. If you're still there, I think there's 2.5 of you left. Yeah, but it's not bad. The razor today, Edwin Jagger 3ONE6. Beautiful razor, stainless steel, Sheffield 316L stainless. Inside that brand new Polsilver blade. Great razor, really like it, really like it. I'll use it some more. Thank you very much, Chris, for letting me use this until I decide to send it back to your mum. Not that she'll use it, well, she might use it, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, maybe she will. But yeah, thank you once again, really enjoyed it, really good razor. I definitely recommend it, and I'll definitely be picking one up when they're back in stock. The brush for today, again, stellar. DS Cosmetic 24mm Badger with the gel tips. Yeah, I like the size of this knot, 24. It's not too big, it doesn't like cover your whole face, it's just nice, it's easy to work with. But you can't see the gel tips there, but once it's wet, honestly, one of the softest knots I've ever used. Fantastic. If Badger brushes are your thing, I think they sell the knots on their own without the handles, but this is just a standard black handle. But I've got a couple of brushes coming, and I'm going to be buying a couple of these knots for those brushes, definitely. The soap, here we go, let's show you the label, that'll be better. Myrsol Havana Premium Tallow Soap, excellent, easy to lather, very protective, nice and slick, a nice scent on it. I like it. It's yeah, very good. Go and check them out. I'll put links for the website. I enjoyed using it. A nice manly, masculine scent. We had a face wash, 3 passes, blah de blah, pickups. There was hundreds of them. There was like 2 hairs here, and I think there was 5 hairs over here, so hundreds of 7 hairs. Yeah, pickups. Then I had a little face wash with the remainder of the soap, very good. Post shave, witch hazel, boots, Freshwood aftershave, and finished it with Myrsol Emulsion. And there is the result. Very happy. Absolutely beautiful shave. Yeah, really comfortable. Nice razor to use. It kind of feels like, to me it feels like the Game Changer razors and the 6S, where you can you feel quite confident in using it. There is blade feel, but it doesn't feel like it's going to bite you. I should never have said that, because the next time you use it, it probably will. But you know, if you don't apply any pressure, just the usual standard rules that applies to wet shaving, if not too much pressure, it shaves really nicely. And I like, as I say, I like the profile of the head. I've got a little bit of soap in it there. There you go. That's better. Yeah. Yeah, I always clean this out last. I take it apart and run the blade under hot water for a couple of minutes, and then just let it dry naturally. Wipe it down with a towel first. So that's how I do it. But I'm going to make a video later on how I do my post-shave routine, kind of once I get cleaned up, once the camera's stopped. I'll do that in a later video, and I've still got to film the shave down to where I'm dreading it. It's I'm going to have to set aside a few days to work everything out just to do it. But that's all from me for today. So have yourselves a fantastic rest of this Friday if you're watching it today, and enjoy your weekend. I hope the sun's shining. It's not great here, but fingers crossed things will pick up. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your shaves, enjoy using different products. Take a look at all these things I've listed today. I'll put all the links, as I say. Go and give them some support. Support the YouTubers. Want the wet shave YouTubers. And I'll see you in the next shave. Until then, you take care of yourselves. See ya.